3 p.m. It's
At
1:45.
5. For you, it starts at 4.
For me, it
For
starts
you,
at
it
4.
starts at 4,
Boy,
okay?
djsteph for real.
No.
Putting it on wax for that ass. Nah, but what's up though, man? We chilling and holding it down for real, for real. Go check out some new music today. Um, y'all with that, with that. If you ain't goddamn, you better get in the truck because you need to be with something. And, so go ahead and saddle up. For real, for real. Damn. Get get to doggone dude. Got somebody that got shot over there in Virginia. That gave a man 5 life sentences for that shit. Getting into his head, that's weird, weird as hell. How about Mystical, man? Mystical they need to go ahead and free my boy Mystical. Real talk. Already. That's one of his upmost. You know what I'm saying? Because Mystical been out for a long ass time. Every time, matter of fact, every time I turn to the page, they saying they need to free Mystical. Um, you know what I'm saying? That's just something major. We ain't saying that you got. We ain't saying that it's something up in there or what's gonna have done something wrong. But since he a fellow hip hop Master P family, you know what I'm saying? I think it should be a good cause to free him up, just because he is, you know, in with this music thing, not back there, you know what I'm saying, doing some other shit. You know how the shit go on the streets, dog. Some motherfuckers you don't know who you fucking with. Some people you know who you fucking with. You dig what I'm saying? Some people you can't tell what the fuck they own. Some people you can look at them and tell that they the real deal. So it's just everybody out here got some skills, man. You know what I mean? That's basically that's how I want to approach my youngin and let them know everybody got skills, everybody raw, and we gonna see who the rawest. Fuck, we gonna see who the motherfucking rawest. Cause yeah, everybody can rap, everybody can do this, but do you got some talent though? Do you got some mad talent? That's what I think people be looking at. Look at most of these heavy motherfuckers down here like that. You got some talent or what, bro? Multi skill, multi platinum, multi y'all. You just multi in the game. Multi platinum, dog. Swear to God. Kick it to us. Kick it off to us like straight, like, damn, nigga, multi platinum on the microphone can really get down, get in. That's what people like. If you couldn't get in, if you was the type that you couldn't get in, you was bleed back, then it's alright to you know, fuck with it. I know plenty of people out here fucking with it. It's alright to press a button, dog, and step your game up. Y'all know, man. There's plenty of people. There's plenty of artists. People, man. People out here, it like they born to step the game up because they that doggone good in the game. That's just something that's just something that it is. They that doggone good in the motherfucking game. I would think that they was good in the game. That they was go succeed. Half the time, all you gotta do is just succeed. Is no game. Know how the game is. Half of them out here know the game. Like, damn, she got a bounty on the head. Motherfucker got bounty on the goddamn head, bro. You know, so I don't know why motherfuckers be out here scared. Motherfucker, don't you ever tell me you was out here scared a motherfucker again in your life. Even if don't you ever tell me you was scared again out here in your life, even if you had the bounty help and work for you like that. Like that. Make sure motherfuckers reunite with their people. They um, made sure that they had a bounty on your ass. You know what I'm saying? That's some real shit. my boy Miska. Free the pimp. Cause y'all know it's time to get on out of there anyway. So this motherfucker Kodak Black got so much motherfucking fun. He gets the name of tattooed of his hand. He gets attorney name tattooed. The attorney, like damn, coming in for sports fellas. Sponsor name Victor Porter. Arrested for rape, charged with 3 felonies. Check it out. H&H, they cutting up. So he was charged with 3 felonies. Like Bird. Was he really out there? That motherfucker was out there, bro. That's something serious, man. I know, once the sports page go down, shit, motherfucker mouth door in the tower, shit start cranking up, start busting their motherfucking head. Like, fuck. That's the real deal about that shit. Was the real shit go in, like Shaq and Barkley, you know what I'm saying? OJ and all that shit like that. So once the real deal came out, a whole bunch of stabbing shit went on back up. So former boxing Victor, California, arrested in Oxnard, California, the dog, the DA, after a woman told authorities he raped her according to reports. Uh, the alleged incident took place inside a home in the Oxnard on March 19th. Contacted police that same day to file a report against Porter. That's fucked up. Now, man, need to keep his pants up. He gonna be back there in the sports page. They're gonna be running in and doing their thing. And that's basically that's I look at that as the major, the most upscale thing. You know what I'm saying? How this gonna look for them back there in the West? That's gonna look pretty dumb to me. That's gonna look weird, whack, stupid. You know what I mean? I don't too much enjoy being back there West End. So why the fuck they holding like they dick like that? What the fuck? Y'all leave them hoes alone, bro. Motherfuckers is on it. If they run into the police telling them crazy shit, I wouldn't. If I made that much money, if I made money out the asshole like that, I had to grab that bitch. I ain't giving nobody nothing, bro. I had to calm it down. Get a big old booty and a smile, you know what I'm saying? Calm your ass down, cause them charges they be throwing out, they gonna throw your ass charges out, dog. Like fuck. Don't know who the fuck they be fucking with. Check this out though, man. What is that? The walking shoes. If y'all want a sub, go get your sub for the elderly poor. I bet you they'll get your dick hard. Per poor with the poor, where if you old as hell and you got the fucked up ass balance, life sentence. 23 years on gun charges. So basically, whatever situation they had going on over there, that shit was weird as hell. Then I got the Virginia student fucked up. And he go open fire on their ass. 23 on gun charge. Jones reporter apologized to victim's family in the courthouse. I'm sorry, according to the Charlottesville-based outlet. Seville right now, I cause so much pain. Last year, Jones pleaded to the murder of Perry, Devin Chandler, 2 counts of aggravated malicious wounding, and 5 counts of use a firearm in the commission of a felony. Damn, son. You must have blacked out. Like, what the fuck? Like, I know now. It must have been something on the brain, dog. You know what I'm saying? And it had to be something that dude was going through, and he didn't too much like it. You know, it was time for the situation to let up. The man that always find on somebody, it's either him got either to let up or what you know. So he got his mugshot. See right here, this motherfucker. By the Henrico County Sheriff, Christopher Darnell Jones. He say Jones previously joined the UVA football team as a walk-on true freshman in 2018, but never played in a game. After leaving the team, he was still enrolled at the university as a student. Then came the day he committed the murder. Word. Riding back. Let's check them out.
He killed 3 current football players and wounded 2 others on the school's main campus late Sunday night. Christopher Darnell Jones Jr. had been on the school's radar for possible links to weapons violations and hazing. Virginia's Attorney General Jason Miyares' office is working with the federal and state law enforcement to assist with this investigation, and he joins us now. Good morning to you, Mr. Attorney General.
Morning to you all. Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for coming on. Out of all the articles I've read, no one explains how this actually happened. It happened in a parking garage Sunday night around 10:30. Was he on the bus on this field trip with the football players, or did he drive into the parking garage?
Well, right now, everybody in Charlottesville just has questions, which is natural. And right now, it's the midst of investigation. And so we're going to get to all of these answers. But this is be one of those moments where, first, our most important need is both the criminal investigation, but also the community in Charlottesville at large. For a lot of young students, this is their first time dealing with this level of tragedy, and they're reeling, candidly. And probably what's so tragic, I've said, to really understand America, you have to come to Charlottesville. It's the birthplace of the man who wrote the birth certificate for the entire nation, Thomas Jefferson, and this is his university. And they're making national headlines again for the horrible, horrible reasons. And so we're trying to get to those answers. I think it's premature for me to get in too much of what we know and don't know, because we have a lot of people, and police and state police have a lot of investigators getting those answers at the appropriate time. We'll be talking about that, but right now we're focusing on both the healing in the community and asking and getting a lot of those questions straight, because what you think as a former prosecutor, I'll tell you, what you think you know in the first 24 hours of any investigation and what you know after you've been able to sit down and talk to all the witnesses and everybody involved, sometimes it can be quite different. So everybody's in the midst of that, and we're asking everybody to be patient.
Why do you think he did this? Did he target certain players?
You know, again, we have a lot of questions we want answered, and we're going to get to that, but I can't really comment on what we know and don't know because, again, what you think maybe you know in the beginning and what you know after you've been able to conclude, when the state police have been able to conclude all of their questions, could be very, very different. And so right now we're trying to wrap our arms around the Charlottesville community, which is just hurting right now, and these students. And you know, we're right now trying to focus both on them and then get these questions answered. This is really a measure twice, cut once moment when you're in the midst of a high publicized investigation like this.
All right, well,
and that's what I know the state police want to do.
Let me ask you about his background. In February 2021, there was a misdemeanor concealed weapons violation. September 2022, third party reported that Jones spoke about having a gun and involved in campus hazing probe. I know that investigation is still going on. Chris Swecker, the former assistant FBI director, said that there were red flags. Could something have been done to prevent this?
Listen, I'm going to allow the pundits to make that determination. I think one of the worst disservices I could do to those that are investigating this is to put out information out there while they're still trying to get information. I don't think it does for the individuals with the state police and the university police and others that are investigating. I don't think that's very fair right now. I want to be able to just put my arms around the Charlottesville community, express my heartfelt prayers and condolences for what happened. It's a tragedy. But there's going to be a lot of speculation as well. I just caution everybody, let the professionals do their job. This is why they're there. And there's going to be a lot of speculation in the media, and we'll get to the answers. We promise you we'll get to those answers, but it's just going to give us the time to be able to get there.
Yeah, I know these parents want to know why their sons are not coming home. Lavelle Davis Jr., Deshaun Perry, and Devin Chandler. They had their whole lives ahead of them. They were football players on the team at a wonderful university. They were going to get a great education, and now they're not coming home for the holidays. Thank you so much for coming on with us. Please keep us posted. Want to know why their sons are not coming home. Lavelle Davis Jr., Deshaun Perry, and Devin Chandler. They had their whole lives ahead of them. They were football players on the team at a wonderful university. They were going to get a great education, and now they're not coming home for the holidays. Thank you so much for coming on with us. Please keep us posted.
Well, damn. That's some major shit, bro. Um, the hot, hot sideline. HNHH. Damn it. What's that? Sexy Red? No, that's Sexy Red. Somebody just dropped a single, bro. See if I can find that. I do want to know what's going on about that Drake and Kendrick Lamar situation. Like, what is keeping the trail over there? You know, 'cause Drake needs to keep keeping the trail, man. Keep putting out. Well, he just comes underdog. You know what I'm saying? So apparently Drake, his new album could be called the Iceman, dog. Whoa, Drake gonna hold it down, boy. For sure. Be real talk, man. See you, boy. Already. Y'all want to get NBA YoungBoy this? Y'all go to NLE the Great. Look at this NBA YoungBoy. Like what the fuck? Plenty. Little baby coming in. Mother Tyler the Creator coming in. Talking to people. Blanc, Coochie, Cameron coming in. City on Fire by Wale coming in. Club Husband coming in. First day out, Hood Rich Pablo One coming in. Chris Brown and Pins coming in. All on me, G Herbo, Lil Baby coming in. Copycats by Danny Brown coming in. Have two Brent Baez coming in. One more round, Juvenile coming in. Everywhere we go, Bun B, for remote coming in. Get money, Lola Brooke coming in. Today years old, Soda coming in. Feet on land, Money Bag Yo coming in. Under the moon, Ari Lennox coming in. So y'all go see about it, man. Keep it lit with your boy,